The topic is trigonometric integrals. So let's do example. This example: evaluate integral of cosine to the power 2 of x times sine square of x dx. So this is the type of integral: cosine m of x times sine n of x dx, and both m and n are even. You can tell both m is 2, n is 2, both of them are even. So what do we do? Same thing we did the previous example. We use the half angle identities. So all we need to do, replace cosine squared by 1 plus cosine 2x, and replace sine squared by 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. So let's call this 1. So therefore 1 is equal integral. So we said cosine squared is what? 1 plus cosine of 2x over 2. Let's do this parentheses, times 1 minus cosine of 2x over 2. And of course it's a dx. Now how do we finish this? We write it here. Now we can take 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. We can take it outside. It's a constant. That would be integral of 1 over 4. 1 plus cosine of 2x times 1 minus cosine of 2x dx. Now foiling this, the quickest way to foil, let's use the identity a plus b times a minus b will be a squared minus b squared. So this will be a is 1, so 1 squared, which is 1, minus b squared cosine of 2x squared, oops, dx. Right? Now how do we do this? This is the same thing as this will be distribute the 1 over 4. This will be 1 over 4 integral of dx minus 1 over 4 integral of cosine square 2x dx. Now again we have a square, so we have to use half angle identity again of the cosine squared, but this time we need the cosine squared of 2x. So wherever you see x, replace it by 2x. So cosine square of, I replace x by 2x, 1 plus cosine, and I'm going to replace the x by 2x. 2 times 2x is 4x over 2. In other words, this angle right here has to always be 2 times this angle. So let's finish it. This will be 1 over 4 integral of dx minus 1 over 4 integral. So write this formula. So that would be 1 plus cosine of 4x over 2 dx. Now you can take 1/2 outside, right? So that would be what? 1 over 4 integral of dx minus 1 over 4 times 1/2 would be 1 over 8. Now I'm going to distribute 1 over 8. So that would be integral of dx minus 1 over 8 integral of cosine of 4x dx. Now these two are easy integrals. This is going to be 1 over 4x minus 1 over 8x minus, now here think of a u, you want the u to be 4x, right? So therefore du will be what? 4 dx. So we're missing a 4, so what do? Multiply this by 4 and divide by 4. Nothing changed. We multiply 4 and divide by 4, nothing changed. Now think of this as a du, and this is a u. Integral of cosine u du is just sine. So that would be minus 1 over 32 sine of u, which is 4x, plus c. Well, let's rewrite this. What would be 1 over 4 minus 8? 8 minus, well, let's multiply this by 2, multiply this by 2, right? So 2 minus 1 will be 1/8. So 1 over 8x minus 1 over 32 sine of 4x plus c. And that's it for this example.